you that coworker that maybe is just not well liked?
Why is everybody looking at you?
Our civility expert is here with Courtney, sharing tips that can hopefully turn things around for us.
You are one of the most liked, so don't you dare fret.
Stop it.
Don't you dare fret.
We know that's not true.
We've got Rosalinda Randall with us this morning, talking about how to be more liked in the workplace. It's a big deal.
If you care. There are some people who do not care. I'm in to do my job and get me out of here, and I don't want to talk to anybody.
That's true.
Then,
that's true.
You know, you can try, but when you get that vibe, it's best to leave them alone. Just a good morning and, you know, let it go.
Yeah.
Don't take it personally.
Okay, duly noted.
Mm-hmm.
When you say manners, first tops the list.
I mean, basic please and thank you.
Sure.
And if you're also working on something, because I've been asked this, like, well, we're on a project and we're going back and forth, and they never say please. That's the thing. If you're back and forth, you say please after and thank you. And sometimes if you're in a rush, I need this now, especially in a situation like this, you don't expect to please and thank you until afterwards. Also, being on time, that makes you more likable. Not stealing from people's in the lunchroom from the refrigerator. That makes you more likable. And also just listening and focusing and not interrupting because you're done listening to that person. That's another thing that is very common. I've been hearing a lot more of that.
Well, speaking of having conversations with people, you know, minding what you're talking about in those conversations.
Most definitely. And that's, again, requires visual, picking up on social cues if they're uncomfortable, you know, or ready to kind of end the conversation.
Yes, that's important. Okay, what about the attitudes when you're at work? I feel like it's easy to say, sometimes you just don't recognize. I know people, there's a term for it, RBF.
I've not heard.
That's your face just rests in a... And that's just like resting bitter face. Yes.
Bitter face.
You can't control that. That's your face.
You can't?
Well,
yes, we can. But we're sending a message with that.
Yeah.
We are controlling it. This is the message we want to send. We're in control of all of it. And if we're having that type of a day, just say, hey, everyone, you know, just ignore me today. I'm having a bitter day.
Yes.
You know, and that's it. But the moodiness, that's another thing that doesn't make you likable. And I don't mean day to day here and there. I mean from hour to hour, like, do we approach her now or is she in a good mood? You know, just always, that's very difficult for coworkers and it doesn't make you very likable.
Walking on eggshells is tough. Yeah.
And
well, and the last tip was to mingle with everyone. And I'll ask you about that because not everybody is comfortable. They might be shy. But you suggest that that's a good way to be likable.
Well, if you see that someone is a little bit hesitant, introverted, shy, invite them, include them. Would you like to? Maybe in a smaller group, maybe just in the lunchroom. Hey, you want to have coffee? Especially if it's someone new.
Yeah.
But mingling, I was also referring to cliques, and that happens. We align ourselves with certain coworkers that we have more in common with, that we've worked with a long time, but just don't dismiss everyone else and just walk in your little group like high school kids, you know, that we don't say hi to everyone else.
All right. Well, she is the author of Don't Burp in the Boardroom, Rosalinda Randall. Also on our website as well as our social media. We're going to link everything to our website, gooddaysacramento.com, under show info in today's date. You can be more likable at work if you follow these easy tips. We'll be right back.